Now we will look at this life cycle of a bird or a hen. Now here you can see hen comes under bird family. So this is the life cycle of a hen. Hen lays eggs and she sits on the eggs. So what is that process called? If the bird sits on the egg for warmth, it is called as what I said you before? Yes, incubation. So the hen sits on the eggs and then that is done to give the warmth to the eggs. After that, inside the egg there is embryo and the embryo gets food from what? From yolk. So the chick starts growing inside the egg. You can see here the hen is sitting on the eggs. And after this, after few days, what happens is the chick starts growing inside the egg, and then once the chick is become fully grown, it hatches the eggs and comes out. It breaks the shell of the egg, which is called hatching. Okay, it hatches and comes out. After that, it feeds outside, and when it grows, it looks like the adult hen. So this is the life cycle of a hen. Next we will come to see the life cycle of insect. Next we will see the life cycle in insects. Okay. Now here we have life cycle of a butterfly. Adult butterfly lays eggs on leaves. Okay. Then after it has laid the eggs hatch by themselves. Not like birds. Okay, they do not incubate. The eggs of the butterfly is kept on the leaves due to the warmth of the sunlight. The eggs hatch and then the larva comes out. That larva is nothing but caterpillar. Okay, they look like worms. Now this larva feeds on the leaf and it keeps eating and eating and becomes big and fat. After this larva stage or the stage of caterpillar, the larva grows into, it starts weaving around it a thing called as cocoon. So cocoon is made by the larva. Around the caterpillar, the cocoon is made. And then what happens is, after that the larva starts growing inside. Many stages it comes through and this process is known as pupa stage. And once inside the cocoon, the larva changes into a small butterfly. Then it becomes a big butterfly and it comes out breaks the cocoon and comes out. And then becomes an adult butterfly. Okay, so this stages, that is, how many stages are there in the life cycle of butterfly? There are 4. Okay, egg, then larva stage, pupa stage, then adult butterfly. Okay, then we will come to the next. This is a life cycle of cockroach. Now you all must have seen cockroaches at home or outside your house. Yes. So the adult butterfly lays egg. Now this eggs, it will lay in a place where there is darkness, inside the cabinets or a case, okay, where there is darkness, and the place also should be safe. After a few days, the egg hatches by itself and then it becomes a young cockroach comes out of it. That young cockroach is known as nymph. What is it known as? Nymph. Now this nymph looks like the adult cockroach, but it will not have wings. Okay, then as the nymph keeps growing, it sheds lot of skin. Okay, many times it will shed the skin. That is known as molting. So the shedding of skin in insects is known as molting. Then this nymph will grow into an adult cockroach, and even it will have the wings. Next we will see. Yes. Now in the picture, what do you see? Very good. It's a frog. All of you have seen frog. Mostly in rainy season you will find frogs. Okay. Now this frog also lays eggs. Okay. Frogs also lay eggs. Now the adult frog lays eggs in water. Okay. Where does it lay eggs? In water. Now after it has laid eggs, it will not take care of the eggs. It will leave it in water. Then after few days, the eggs hatch into tadpoles. Okay, these tadpoles will be in water and they look similar to the fish. Okay, and this fish and this tadpoles will have a tail. Yes, and as you all know, fish breathe with what? Very good. They breathe with gills. So in the same way, the tadpole also breathes with gills. Okay. Then we will come to the next. What happens after that? This tadpole becomes little bigger and then the tail breaks. Okay. It comes off. And then the legs start growing from the tadpole. Then after this stage, yes, now comes this tadpole becomes bigger and it grows into a young frog. Now after the young frog is grown, then it becomes bigger and becomes adult frog. Now here what happens, there will be a few changes. In the tadpole, you know, when it was a tadpole, it used to breathe with the what? With gills. Now later, when it will come on the land, when it becomes bigger, it will start breathing with lungs. And when it goes inside the water and swim, it will not have gills now. The frog will breathe with its skin, moist skin. That's why when you touch a frog, you know, it is very slippery because it has a moist skin. Okay. So, this is the life cycle of a frog. Okay.